Hello, and welcome to Math with Mr. Bill. I'm Bill Anderson. Today we're going to be working on an optimization problem, one involving the maximum revenue that you can make from selling particular items. So let's jump into this. So we're asked to find the highest revenue to be made selling an item if you expect to sell 110 for $5 each, but expect to sell 6 less items for every 10 cents you add to the price, as well as 6 more items for every 10 cents you deduct. So this is something you kind of have to walk in with for a problem like this. And that's knowing that revenue is equal to the price something is times the quantity. Which should make sense based on experience with just basic business. So with what we're given, we can say that the revenue, which we'll just call R, is equal to the price, which is $5, times 110. So right now, if you sold all of your pieces for the amount that you're asking, you'd make $550. But if you raise your price or you lower your price, you'll be able to sell more or less. And sometimes that means you can make a little more money or a little less money. So we're told that we can expect to sell 6 less items for every 10 cents you add to the price. So I'm going to say that X is equal to the number of 10-cent increases. So the number of dimes, essentially. And let's see what that ends up looking like. Now, if we find revenue in terms of increasing or decreasing the number of dimes. So the first part of that equation says if we take our price of $5 and we add some multiple of dimes to it, then the quantity that we're going to sell is going to go down by 6 for every 10 cents we add. So if I put in one 10-cent item, we're going to sell 6 less. If I put in two dimes into our price, we're going to sell 12 less, and so on. And then on the second one, it says that if we decrease our price by 10 cents, then we'll sell 6 more. So it's kind of the same idea, except we've got a minus for our dimes, and then a plus for the number of items we're selling. Okay, so now we need to figure out our maximum revenue that we can make. And really what we want to do first, though, is we want to multiply this out so we have something that we can take the derivative of. So I get 5 times 110, which is 550, minus 30x, 0.1 times 110 is 11, so plus 11x, and then minus 0.6x. Okay, so we've got that one, and we're going to go ahead and simplify it down a little bit, and that gives us R is equal to 550 minus 19x minus 0.6, and that should be x squared. Okay. So if we take the derivative of this now, we get R prime, which is equal to 550, which goes away because it's a constant, negative 19 minus 1.2x. And if we set that equal to 0, the x value that we'll get will end up being negative. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to our problem since we can't sell negative items. So let's take a look at the other equation and see what that gives us. So R here is equal to 550, and then it's plus 30x minus 11x, so that's going to be plus 19x, and then minus 0.6x squared. So now when we take the derivative of this, we get 19 minus 1.2x, and so when we set that equal to 0, and we solve it, we get 19 is equal to 1.2x, and then divide by 1.2, and we get x is equal to 15.83. We can't sell 0.83 items, so we have to look at what the revenue is going to be for 15 and 16. So when we plug 15 into our calculator, if we plug 15 into R, we end up getting $700. But if we plug in 16 into R, we get $700.40. So it appears that 16 will be the maximum number of dimes that we want to remove from our price. And so if we figure that out, then our new price now is going to be $5 minus $1.60, or $3.40. And then the number of things that we're going to be able to sell is going to be 110 plus 6 times 16. 6 times 16 is 96. So it's 110 plus 96. So that's going to be 206 items. So that's it. That gives us our maximum revenue. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And if you have any other problems that you'd like to see done, please put them down there as well. And I will see you in the next problem. Thanks.